Hello and welcome to another edition of Stock Watch. So we hear in the last trading session that Microsoft have joined an elite club, and this is the $2 trillion market cap club, and they join Apple in this ascension to get the market cap over $2 trillion, which is quite astonishing. And Microsoft have actually achieved this 2 years after they reached the $1 trillion mark as well. So yesterday they actually closed just shy of the $2 trillion mark, but they did enter it, which will means they will most probably enter it again and stay there for some time. So you have to ask yourself, what were the main factors in this great ascension in just over 2 years from getting the $1 trillion mark? Well, you have to say it's the COVID-19 pandemic. That it has been quite buoyant for a lot of other companies as well, and Microsoft are no different. It's had its gaming computers sell quite well, gaming systems and cloud devices as well, so that's quite significant. And also Microsoft's stock has gained over 64% since March 2020, when the first wave of the pandemic really started taking hold. So you have to make logic, let's say, and understand that all these cloud-based computers and technology companies have really seen a big profit since the pandemic has started, and it looks to continue in 2021. We've got this Delta variant now that's sweeping across Europe, and the US have said that in the last few sessions that they could be next as well. So keep an eye out for that coming. As I said, just touched on Apple as well, as they went into the $2 trillion club last August. And also you've got companies like Amazon and Google that are hot on their heels. Amazon's market cap hit $1.77 trillion yesterday, and Google's parent Alphabet reached $1.67 trillion as well. So, these companies really, really hot on the heels, really competing with each other. But as I said, the longer the pandemic goes on, the longer the lockdowns remain in place, then obviously working from home, Zoom meetings, etc., other voice over internet protocol mechanisms will come in place. So just take a look on Microsoft first of all today as we get into the middle of the trading week. And as I said, we've very, very buoyant for Microsoft. Just got it on the daily chart at the moment with the help of the Ichimoku indicator. We've broken the previous peak, and now we're looking at fresh record highs for the company. So, unless we see a slowdown at some point, then we're expecting, more impetus to the upside. We've got this slight bearish divergence on the RSI that could slow down momentum slightly. But other than that, as you can see here, the base and converging lines of the Ichimoku indicator are looking very, very positive as well to the upside, and we are staying clear of this Ichimoku cloud on the daily chart. As I said, let's just take a look at the intraday. It doesn't really change that much. As I said, the impetus is to the upside. We've had this strong growth in the last few trading sessions. This is coming from the middle of May, which is quite significant. As I said, you could say this is a slight bearish divergence depending on when where the next signals are coming from the RSI. If we do get a drop in momentum on the signals, then we could be looking at a stronger bearish divergence. But for now, impetus is on the upside, so that's what I'll be looking at in the near term. Apple, on the other hand, just want to take you through their ascension as well. We did see a slowdown and a pullback at the beginning of the year in January, but since then we've had this choppy motion, and now I'm looking at the next peak, which was roughly about $137 area to reach that target. We've broken free of the Ichimoku cloud as well, so that's quite significant for bias to remain on the upside. So just looking to see what the next indicating factors will be. As I said, we had this previous peak. You could say this was a bit of a false break, as soon as we went to hit it, markets took a bit of a nosedive and we went south. But now we've had another spurt to the upside here. So I already put my buy position in when we broke free of the Ichimoku top border cloud. So currently I'm just waiting to see what the opportunities are for another stretch to the upside. So Just a few things to look out for in the technology sector as the pandemic rumbles on. Even though we are having a few more restrictive measures taken out of government's hands, we are looking also at this Delta variant that's sweeping a lot of the globe as well. So just a few things to look out for going forward as we enter Q3. So that's all from the Stock Watch today. Thank you very much for joining me. If you have any comments or queries, please feel free to add them to the post, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great trading day ahead, and bye for now.